Guys, welcome back to the Diamond Hands Trading Channel. My name is Barney XBT, and today we're going to be going into my thoughts in is the bottom in for Bitcoin or just crypto in general. We're be looking at the charts, looking at the yearly open. So I think this video is going to be really helpful for everyone with the yearly open. So let's just hop right into it. My chart, we're on Bitcoin for the weekly on Bitstamp. So yeah, this is the price action for the past few years. We made that top in December 2017. And I have a nice resistance level here at this weekly open, or weekly close rather, of November 2017. And you can just see how it was, once we finally broke through it, we started treating it as resistance. That was a major resistance for crypto throughout the bear market, previous bear market. We came up July 2019. Wicked above it 3 times, rejected again, back down to that 4K level, 3K level, and then we finally broke out of it. We started this new trend right here. As you can see, these weeks right in October 2020, just kept bouncing off of support, finally had that takeoff, back below it, treated resistance, another round up, closed above here, 52K in August of 2021, broke down, made our second high, and then break in market structure was essentially here when we took out that 30K and started treating as resistance. So do I think the bottom is in? It really depends. Now is definitely the time to start direct cost averaging in. Don't be afraid to just, even if it goes down to 14K, 12K, put in a couple $100 a week or whatever you can afford to invest, because over time we're definitely going to get back above this 30K region. I mean, yeah, we might go lower, but we will see. So looking at this weekly chart, we're pretty much just hanging out at the weekly open right now. Today is Tuesday, so we've been in it for about 48 hours. It doesn't really look great for a bottom right now. I know I posted a tweet the other day thinking that I basically said it does not take a genius to see where price is currently going. We had that wick into this level here around 18,000, which was support all throughout of June. I mean, support here, support, made that run up, market break, treated resistance. That was a short trigger. And I'd be very surprised if price was immediately, going to pump up and get back above here before making new highs, or just taking out these highs here. It looks more likely to me that we maybe make one more run. I'd be very interested to see what happens at 18K. Maybe we blow right past it. That'd be extremely bullish, right? But I'm really looking for... I'm sorry, whoops. This tool isn't the greatest. I'm really looking for something like this. I think we would find very strong support if we were to get down to that 11.8, 12K area. That's not to say that's happening. That's still a long shot as well. It would be another basically 30% dump from where we currently are sitting at 16.6K. But it's very possible. You know what I mean? We might get this pump, we even get above, and then maybe something like that happens. I don't really know. The next couple weeks and going into Q1 will shape the decision that the market makes, in my opinion. Yeah, so if I was to draw out a level that I'm paying attention to, I'd say this weekly candle right here on November 9th of 2020, draw a little level at the top, level at the bottom, just drag it across. And you can just see how beautifully that's playing out already. That's going from right around 15K, the bottom of that, 14.9. Up to the high at 16.6. So we're kind of treating it as support right now. If you look at it that way, on high time frame, things actually look a lot better when you draw that, because we're holding the upper level of this zone, of this weekly trading price action as support. So we want to see a pump as soon as possible, in my opinion. I wouldn't be surprised if we were to take out the lows and maybe retest this 14.8 first. So everyone who's long in this area, squeeze them out, SFP, and we get back above. And then maybe we could finally head for 30K later in the year. Again, we're looking at the weekly chart, so it's going to take time for this to play out. We are still in a bear market. It's imperative to have reasonable expectations for your trading. We're not just going to pump straight to 30K in the next couple of weeks, so don't be going max long now. But there's easy invalidation levels if you did want to. You could start averaging in here. You're not wrong about going long here, really, until you take out this low we printed November 21st, 2022. That was the weekly low. Yeah, really, I wouldn't say we're bearish until we have a weekly close below this 14.9K level. If I was to see price, if I was to see price come back down and then have a strong, maybe a wicked up, and then the candle kind of like, I can't draw properly with this tool. Let's just say the candle came down and ended up closing here below this level. That would be extremely bearish to me, and then I would think that we're going to come back down to this 12K area, right? That would be the play, and then you would want to be looking for longs here. Or in this case, if we were to get a slight pump back up after this close and we started rejecting this 15K, like 15.3K level, we couldn't really stay above it. That would be a short trigger. You'd go short here. Your invalidation would be really above these weekly highs, and then you could target down here, right? Or even that's kind of a wide stop, but you could look at it on lower time frame and probably have your stop somewhere around here, but that would be the play. Okay. And then when it comes back down here, if it does, right, I'd be looking for something like that. So like maybe a slight dump below. Maybe we retest 10K. We get back above this 11.8, treat it as support. Go long here. Validation below. Targets, here or even here, depending on how bullish the market is, 30K. Yeah, so to me, this 18K level is very important, even like right there, 17.6, because it was the low we printed in June. We thought the bottom was in, then we had that strong weekly close below it, and the only time we ever made it back above was the second week of December, and we ended up having an inverted hammer for the close right around 16.7. So that's what I'd be looking at, guys. Feel free to share your own ideas in the Diamond Hands Telegram. The link for that is in the description of this video. But yeah, that's kind of like my trading plan right now. For those who do follow along with the Telegram, you guys know I'm short right now from like 16,730. That's not a high time frame play. The reason why I took that trade, I was looking at the hourly chart last night before I went to bed, because I'm long Solana, I'm long Lux and Ethereum, so I just wanted something to balance that out for myself. And when I saw this candle, right, I went short, especially when it ended up coming all the way back down and closing like that. Like, that's not great. So price pumped all the way back up here, got sold out, and the hourly closed right there. Right, so I'd gone short like right here in the beginning, watched it pump up, added to the position, right? So it's like a nice average entry. I think it's at 735 or maybe 740, I believe. Yeah, right around 740. Invalidation was originally below, excuse me, above this high, and I'm targeting here. I actually have a play for you. Hold on. A different Bitcoin chart. Yeah, so this was the play. I originally had the invalidation set above this high, but then I thought we might get a scam wick while I was sleeping. Just take out these stop losses because we know that's an area of liquidity above here. That's where most people are probably posting their stops. So we put it above this high here. As you can see, this was resistance, resistance again and again. And especially right here, we never made our way back up above that. That was December 27th. Right around $16,835. So first take profit was 16,620, which is just kind of like right around these highs here. It's also the midpoint of this fib. So all I did was grab from the bottom here, 16,450 to the top. It shows your midpoint. So I've taken off profit here. Full target is, here, right around 16,450. But I'm more than willing to close it here. It wasn't supposed to be a profitable trade in the first place. It was more of just, a safety net in case Solana or, Ethereum kept dumping. But fortunately, Solana is up big today. So we continue to pump past those levels, even though Bitcoin were also in profit on the short. So that very rarely happens, but it's always great when it does. So yeah, I'm still long, for those who don't know, Solana from 825. I've closed out over 75% of the position in this area here, and I'm still holding that remaining 25%. I'm honestly very tempted to close it in this zone here because it looks like we're printing a top, right? We just had a 68% pump, even to the current level, 55% in only, I think, a couple days. So yeah, I'm more than happy to close it here. But for right now, my invalidation is below these lows, right around $11. So I don't want an hourly close below there, because then I'm going to think we're going to come back down and retest this 922 area. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful. And yeah, I'm going to try and do these videos at least once a week going on. So every Monday or Tuesday, I'll post a weekly open video of where I think we're going for the week, identify the range that we're in. Should probably do that now as well so we can finish this video. So you always want to look at a higher time frame. Let's look at the 12-hour. Whoops. Right. So this is kind of our range for the week so far. So 16,600 is a very important level. This daily does not look great, especially since we pumped all the way up and rejected. So yeah, doesn't look great. We're just going to play the range though. Short resistance, long support, and pay attention to the midline. If we start rejecting this as if we start rejecting this midpoint around 16,600 as resistance, then I would assume to go short and validation probably above these highs, right? Something like that, and we would just target bottom level. The risk reward's not really great on that, so it doesn't really make much sense. But if you want to be aggressive and you're confident you're seeing the clear signs to short, that would be the play. But we will see. Look at the hourly now and see how price has been within this range. It's a lot, a lot more to go off of here. We traded briefly below, back above, treated support here, started treating the midpoint as resistance, finally broke above, support, support, and currently support. So it still doesn't look bad. Still definitely we can make a run out of this range. I'd be interested to see that, but I'm going to hold my short for now, targeting this 16.5 liquidity, right? So I'm going to expect everyone to try and take out these lows, nice reclaim, and then we can finally go up. Okay, so yeah, thank you for coming in and joining the video. If you found value in it, I appreciate if you like and subscribe. And yeah, make sure to join the community Telegram. I post all of my live trades in there every day. Whatever trade I take, you guys can copy trade it if you wish. Okay, and you can post your own charts there as well. I try to create a community where everyone, it's not just clearly copying everything I do, but you can also share your ideas and bounce them off of other like-minded people, which is hard to find nowadays. All right, so I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.